Hi, how you doing? My name's John Flood and I am one of the hospitality assessors with Belfast Central Training. Today basically I'm just going to take you through how to make a liqueur coffee, and I'm going to make an Irish coffee today. I'm using Jameson for the Irish coffee, but there is other ones. You can use Tia Maria, you can use Baileys for your Baileys coffee, and Cafe Royale would be brandy, and there's a couple of other wee variants there. So basically I'm just going to take you through step by step on how to do that. So I've got myself prepared, and that's the key thing, right? Sometimes these orders can come in, if you're in the restaurant and the orders come at the end or at dessert time when these are busy already. So it's important that you have everything ready. So what I do is I get a dry, all the cutlery needs to be dry, a teaspoon, a fork for the cream, and a spoon. Usually a soup spoon's the best, but working from home here today, I've just got this dessert spoon. So all the ingredients is all sitting ready to go. What I've got is got the hot water just recently boiled, got some sugar, some coffee, the Irish coffee, or sorry, Irish whiskey for the Irish coffee, obviously, and the liqueur side of it, cream, and the glassware. So what we do is we get the glass first, and first thing we do is we're going to heat the glass. So I use the soup spoon, or the larger spoon that you're going to be using. Put that into the glass, and the reason I put that into the glass at the bottom before putting the boiling water on is that the flat glass is anyway cold, and you put the hot water straight on, that can crack the glass. So what happens there is you put it on top of the metal spoon, and the heat then transmits up through that metal instead of going up through the glass. It means then it's not going to smash. So just take that out there. And what I'm doing is I'm heating that glass up. So I'm just heating it up and then getting rid of the water. Now we're back with the glass with nothing on it. So what we do is, for sugar, I always say you should ask your customer if they want sugar, because a lot of customers now are deciding not to have sugar in their liqueur coffees, which is fine. The traditional way is sugar and coffee in it, but if they don't want the sugar, then it's best to know that they don't want it, okay? But normally I would be putting it on straight on. So 1 spoonful of sugar, just tap done. Coffee, I always think it's best using instant coffee, personally. But sometimes instant coffee is not available. So 1 shot of espresso does the job. Alright, if we're doing instant coffee, a good heap, well covered. Okay, so that's that. What then we're going to do is we're going back, getting the spoon that we had before for the mixing, and we're going to put that back in the bottom. This is the time now to add the water. We just add it on, and we're keeping that in the glass just to be filled up. We're not filling it up too far up, because we still have to put the whiskey and we have to put the cream in there. But what I do is, this stage I get the sugar and the coffee with the hot water and mix it through. Alright, make sure that mixes, because once you put that liqueur on, then the temperature is starting to cool down slightly. So you want that coffee and sugar mixed through properly. Then get your whiskey, 35ml measure of whiskey, and tip it in. Okay, that's gone on there. Just try that over there out of the way. Just move this so we can make sure you can see what's happening. Give it a wee stir, make sure it's properly stirred through. Okay, and now this is the interesting time with the cream, alright, and this is where it can go wrong. So what you do is get it prepared firstly, obviously. I always have a wee fork, and I give it a wee whip through, because as it's sitting, well, if it's sitting there for a wee while, even a couple of minutes, that's the thickness stays at the top and the runny cream is at the bottom. So give that a wee mix through. Make sure you've got a good consistency there. Make sure it's pouring. Now you don't want it pouring very fast, so that there, I'm quite happy with that consistency there. It's just thick, and it should hopefully stay. So I'll come down lower just to, I'm actually going to add on a little bit more water just so we don't need as much cream to fill it up the top. Now we try that actually. There you go. Alright, and now what we're doing here, when we're going to pour the cream in, we're going to float it over the back of the spoon. And the reason why we do that then is that it just flows nice and softly off it. We're keeping it warm as well, because the cream's cold and the spoon's warm, so it means that that's going to come off the spoon a lot easier, whereas if that spoon was cold it wouldn't come off so much. Alright, so make sure nice and warm, and now we're going to pour a cream now. As I say, just take your time, nice and gently, and make sure it comes out. Sometimes you have to give it a wee shake. There it comes. And that probably could have been slightly less thick, but that's okay. We'll let it run on. Again, just take your time. This is the key part. If you mess this up, it's going to sink. It's not going to look so good. Now you drop on there. Okay, there we go. That should be it now. So that's come off slightly uneven, but that's totally fine, because with the heat hitting that cream then, that's going to space that out. There we go. So I think that's, yeah, that seems to be okay. So I'd be happy with that. So what I will do then, just to finish it off, I'll get a wee bit of chocolate. You'll have your chocolate sprinkler in the restaurant, but I have just a wee bit of hot chocolate, Cadbury's chocolate, and sprinkle it over the, just a wee bit over, not too much. Alright, and that's that, ready to go. What do you do then? So you get a saucer, no need for a teaspoon, no need for sugar. Sugar's already in there. Teaspoon, if you give a teaspoon to your customer, they're going to put that teaspoon in and destroy that full effect. So carefully put it on top. And one important way of carrying it is that when you're carrying it, you put it on and you put your thumb on the glass and carry it like that. Okay, so that you've got a good grip of it, and that's you good to go. Alright, so enjoy.